Hello everyone, it's been a bloody minute. I've had a mad couple of days, so I decided I was going to go to Scotland, Glencoe, on my motorbike, which was a disaster. I loaded up my motorbike I got from Southampton right up past Oxford, and I was just soaked to the bone, freezing cold. Come out to get all my waterproofs and layers and everything on, and I'd left the bag at home. So with that, I turned around, went home, picked the car up and started driving to Scotland. So I'm on my own. I drove all the way to Yorkshire Dales yesterday and got to about 8 o'clock at night and I was shattered. So I booked a campsite and camped for the night. I am now in Scotland. The weather is beautiful. And I'm going to go and have a journey through Glencoe and Stirling and all of those places. Anyone who knows me knows that my family's from Scotland and I've been to Scotland hundreds of times. But I've never done all of these parts, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. So this is supposed to be the actual spot where William Wallace's wife's father's home was, and then became Wallace and Marion, I think, became their, what's her name? Yeah, Marion Bradford became their house. This is supposed to be where they think it was. Pretty cool, actually. Look at this big sword, look. It tells you all his story, and there's the original church, look, where Wallace statue's there, which I'll show you in a minute. That's pretty cool. They've put a lot of effort into it. It's pretty cool. So after a mental day, I went to Lanark, and as you've seen, plan on trying to do Stirling Wallace Monument tomorrow and see if I can go to the Battle of Stirling site. But have a look at this. The bonny banks of Loch Lomond. I can think of much worse places. The only problem is the floor's so hard I can't get a lot of tent pegs in, so rocks and that it is. And I'll stick a tarp over the top as well, because last night she leaked. But look at that. Look at my view. It's a lot like Wales, except it feels like everything here dwarfs Wales. Like, makes their landscape look small because it's huge. I am right at the beginning of the A82. I was meant to be camping right by the Three Sisters tonight, but I figured I've got so much I want to do tomorrow and I'm just going to end up having to back up on myself. So start at the beginning, get up nice and fresh, and travel right up into Glencoe. The bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Wish I brought my fishing rods. There's my tent, my little chair and that. Midgies are out in force trying to eat me. Absolutely pitch black. Not going to get any stars tonight. But listen to that. Who couldn't fall asleep to that, eh? I haven't filmed all the in-between bits because I don't have the equipment with me. But hey ho. Camp how I left it. Off to go get a big fat breakfast, I think. It's a lovely day. Gorgeous. Made it to a nice little cafe down the road, beginning of the A2, only 6 miles away, so I'll have a big Scottish breakfast, get myself sorted for the day because I'm feeling rather beat up now. So far so good. An actual flat one and an actual mug. Lovely. You never get them in a mug, they're always tiny, so I'm looking forward to a nice big. Look at that. Much needed. A lump of toast. Coffee. Falls of Fallock, which runs right round and over there, but I'm sure there's supposed to be a platform you can walk out on to see it, but I don't see it. Let's have a walk round that way. This is part of the A82. It's actually on the AA2, so you can just stop. Oh, feeling it today, that's for sure. And all them hours of just being sat there driving, and then sat round camp and sleeping on, obviously, a mat, which is quite comfy, but it's not a bed, is it? You get a bit stiff after a couple of days. Oh, I think it's up there. That looks a lot more impressive. Give me a minute, I'll get back to you. Here we go. That's a bit more impressive, isn't it? That's pretty cool. Still, I don't see this platform. But that's good enough, isn't it? To be able to see. Yeah, Falls of Fallow. Here it is. This is the bit I've seen. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's incredible. Just stop quickly to take it in for a minute, you know? It's fucking mental. Absolutely beautiful. Oh. God, it's so misty, but the camera's not doing it justice. That is Ben Nevis, and that sign there says I've done it. 5-6 minutes and I'm officially in Glencoe. Did it. And there's the famous wee house of Glencoe. Feeling a bit emotional. I actually did it. Look how gorgeous that is. Where me and Wallace used to hang about in all the way down this path. Used to hang about together. I'm officially in Glencoe. Did it. Three Sisters of Stowe. Glencoe. I did it. I made it. It's coming up on where three waters meet, it's called. The three different waterfalls meet in the middle. There's a viewpoint there, so I suppose that's the best place to look. looks a bit overgrown. Yeah, it's better back there. Look. Can't see anything. What's with all the padlocks? Oh, it's a memory thing. That's cool. What an amazing place. It really is. It makes, you know, Wales is amazing, but it makes Wales feel small, you know? Everything's just massive. Three Sisters of Stowe, much better view. This is incredible, this place. Cameras just don't do it justice, but what a place. Couldn't help myself but to come here because of all the pictures that keep getting posted. But that there, in the clouds, up there, is Ben Nevis. Oh. People have probably seen it, but is that famous wreck? It's not a famous wreck, but the pictures are famous because people come here and take pictures of it with Ben Nevis in the background. And I thought I could do a stretch of my legs, so I'm doing the same. There's actually a big yacht just back up there, all smashed up as well. But let's have a look at this. And then back on the road again. You can see when the way the tides come right up to here at some points, look. That's a proper old big fishing boat. I'd like to climb up on it, but I'm not gonna. I'll end up hurting myself. Probably end up falling through it or something. So is it a rudder on it? It's huge. The propeller's not on it anymore. Or is that some sort of bow thruster or something? I think it had a propeller on it. Just trying to get as much in today as I possibly can. Obviously, all this stopping and starting is killing the fuel as well. It's just I've still got to find somewhere to stand tonight. There it is. Yeah, pretty cool, eh? This is all just going to be a big mashup of things put together, but because I ain't got the equipment to film everything. I'm shattered. So my job doing all of this in one day. I started at about 9 this morning. I left my camp and I ain't stopped since. It's now got about 5:30. But this one's for you Harry Potter fans out there. It's the viaduct. They go across in the Hogwarts Express. Yeah, sun's come right out now though. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful place. I'd love to camp here the night, but there's no overnight parking, so I can't do it. But yeah, that is the viaduct from the Harry Potter movie. Pretty cool. About 4 or 5 more things to do, I think, and then I need to find some camp. I need to find a camp for the night. Probably going to head to Loch Ness, sort of that sort of way, Fort William or Augustus or something like that. Yeah. If you come here, you have to pay a £5 at the park. It's the first time I've had to pay the park since I've been here, so I'm not complaining. And then you've got a big hike, which is quite busy. But it's worth it, the sun's out. Yeah, so there you go. Ta-da! It's a bit of a better view for you people. I should have turned my phone sideways doing all this recording, but I started this way, so I'm going to finish it this way, so hopefully it don't come out crap. I don't know if this will make much difference, but pretty cool, eh? I'm going to hike up there and do some more. Look at that for a bloody mountain range. So Ben Nevis is the one that's there with Into the Clouds. It's incredible, man, it's incredible. Hello sheep. Bah. Bah. Oh, you're just ignorant. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's a shame it's so rocky. The car's just there, look. It's a shame it's, I mean, I know the beach was rocky yesterday, but not as bad as that. I don't fancy setting a tent up on that. But it may get a bit better down there. What a view. Anyway, keep going, keep going, keep going. Loch Ness. Yeah, Nessie, Nessie, Nessie. Psst, 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 psst. Come on, Nessie. Psst, psst, psst. Not you. I don't think you're supposed to bring your car here, but oh well. How cool's that, eh? Haggis and chips and a king rib. I'm eating like a king. So I finally got set up tonight. I literally last minute, I had about 20 minutes or so to find where I was going to go, what I was going to do. I wanted to see Loch Ness. I've literally put my tent up really close to the bloody water as well. Didn't even think, so I hope that it doesn't rise a little bit. But yeah, I'm at Loch Ness now. I was going to head back to Glencoe and find somewhere to camp there, or just stay in my car for the night, but I decided to put the tent up somewhere, which I'm going to do. I'm going to hit the sack soon because I'm tired. But I was just sat here chilling, and the moon's just about to pop over that mountain over there, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to sit here and enjoy some peace for a minute, because I know I've been sat down all day, but I've done a load of hikes in between and up and down bloody hills and all sorts of stuff. Fell over in front of loads of people because I was an idiot and didn't put my boots on, kept my trainers on. It's been a long day. I've done nearly all of the A82. Well, I say nearly all of it, but I've done a hell of a lot of it. And I'm now currently just off Fort William, down Loch Ness. The best thing about Scotland is, for camping, is you just drive along these roads, and every now and again there's parking spaces to your left or to your right for people to stop in caravans and everything else, or just to have a break, and bins and stuff there. And you pull over and there's loads of little walkways that lead you down to like all the lochs and bits in the woods and stuff, and you're allowed to camp there. Certain times a year you have to pay for a permit, but a permit's like £4, £4.30. And you're allowed to camp here. And my car, if I turned my torch on, I could see it. It's just ideal. It really is ideal. I'm glad I didn't bring my bike though. I really am, because as much as I really wanted to, because I wanted to ride these roads on it, I'd have just been soaked constantly. I'd never have had a chance to dry, because it's just always wet. It's not raining now, but it's supposed to be in a bit, but it's been raining on and off all day. So good decision there. Good morning from the bonny banks of Loch Ness. Slept really well, I think, but woke up with my mat pretty much deflated, so I don't know if I've put a hole in it or the valve's gone. So I'm a bit sore, but oh well. Can't complain with that as your view, can you? Feeling it a bit now. Bloody, as I said, my mat went down, so I woke up with sore hips and that, you know, like you do being on a bloody beach as well. But I've had a bit of a wash and all that this morning, you know, and freshened up a bit and brushed my teeth and all out on the side of the road using a bottle of water and that. But anyway, it's 9:30. I'm heading to Stirling Wallace Monument now, and then from there I'm going to start heading down south because I've got to be home by tomorrow afternoon. I've done 701.5 miles, and I guess I've got to do the same back. I could drive the A9 down backwards, and basically means I've done a big loop around Scotland. But I hear that it can be really annoying, the road, and it's all the rest of it, single tracks and all that sort of stuff, and that sounds great, but I think I'm going to drive back down through Glencoe. It's a much clearer, nicer day today, so I'll probably see a lot more again, and that's why I came to Scotland, to do Glencoe. So I've done the A82. I'm only about 20 miles from finishing it, which is basically into Inverness, the end of Loch Ness, sorry. And well, I mean, I've slept on Loch Ness, so what more of that do I need to see? So yeah, I'm gonna head down now. It's typical, isn't it? You get all settled in, got some snacks from the old petrol station and that, and my tune's going. I'm going back down the A82, and there's been a bloody collision. So I hope everyone's alright, but at the same time, it's I've got no choice but to wait here, because if I turn around, it's like 60-70 miles. I've basically got to go back up to where I was. Turn around and go right down the A9 again. So I'm going to give it a bit of time, see what happens, but God. So stupid. My God. Cannot tell you how gorgeous Glencoe is.
Was coming through loud and clear.
This is Glencoe. Well, some of it. Incredible.
New Yorkers, Gotti will always be a modern-day Robin Hood. But he was never anything more than a thug. His only legacy was the destruction of the most powerful mafia family in history.
Tell me this, bloody, I've been to some places in the world, you know? The Atlas Mountains, Pyrenees. I've seen some incredible places. Bloody music. But this, just the colour and the beauty and the ruggedness of it is just incredible. It really is incredible. Pretty impressive.